My people, where una dey? Where una dey? Where una dey? Make una come oh, make una come oh, make una come oh, make una come hear their plan oh. Make una come hear their plan. Make una come hear their plan. They want born Edo State. They say they want born Edo State. Oshomole, Akpabio, Jabe Amila, all of them. And the vice president. They say they want born Edo State oh. They say they want born Edo State oh. Make una come oh, make una come dey hear now. Now the story where they time be that oh. Nah, I can't tell you nah.
Adams Oshomole that day, he came and talked about a judgment that never existed. We know their plans and we will reveal them. There's a master plan by the APC. We know it. And the integrity groups are always in every meeting they call. There's a plan to use the vice president, the speaker, the Senate president, and Bajabe Amila to rig election while the president will go on holidays. There's a plan to use the police to intimidate, the DSS to intimidate the people. We know all these things.
My people, Mokuna Komo, did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? Okay, let's hear it again.
Adams Oshomole that day, he came and talked about a judgment that never existed. We know their plans and we will reveal them. There's a master plan by the APC. We know it. And the integrity groups are always in every meeting they call. There's a plan to use the vice president, the speaker, the Senate president, and Bajabe Amila to rig election while the president will go on holidays. There's a plan to use the police to intimidate, the DSS to intimidate the people. We know all these things.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Dige. Thank you. God don't bless you finish. So that this one be their plan, their evil plan. Oshomole. Oshomole. And the Senate president, they want to do election. They want to do. No wonder, but they will not the campaign. Now so hiding, they hide. We don't know say they get this evil plan. Thank you, Mr. Dige. We go wait for them. Thank you.
Adams Oshomole that day, he came and talked about a judgment that never existed. We know their plans and we will reveal them. There's a master plan by the APC. We know it. And the integrity groups are always in every meeting they call. There's a plan to use the vice president, the speaker, the Senate president, and Bajabe Amila to rig election while the president will go on holidays. There's a plan to use the police to intimidate, the DSS to intimidate the people. We know all these things.
See, Oshomole the tortoise. Why your own on the finish for story? There's also story about Oshomole. I beg God, tell us more about this man, Joe. This evil man will want to destroy Edo State. I beg, tell us more about him.
The governor. And we believed him, we keyed into it. He told us Osagie Ezeyamu was a cultist, a criminal. He called him all sorts of unprintable names. And those of us that knew Osagie Ezeyamu as a very amiable gentleman, a pastor, struggled to believe Oshomole. But we felt he knew better, and we rallied around him and voted for Obaseki. Okay. Oshomole was the face of that campaign. Edo people believed in him then. Fast forward to 2020, Oshomole came kneeling down across Edo that he lied to Edo people. That everything he said about Osagie Ezeyamu was a lie. And everything he said about Obaseki was a lie. Now he wants to tell Edo the truth. Obaseki is a bad man. And now Ezeyamu is now the Jesus Christ, Obaseki Barnabas. And Edo people said, no, you have told us the truth and we will stand by what you told us before. They came en masse and walked and voted for Godwin Obaseki. They defeated us in that election landslide. And we went, and Pastor Ezeyamu in his magnanimity accepted defeat.
All right.
Because the difference was so much that nobody could challenge it anywhere. And in 2023 presidential election, Oshomole also made himself the face of the campaign. And Edo people said, look, comrade, we don't believe in you anymore. You have deceived us and us. They voted against us, and we could not even give Asiwaju 25% votes required. In Edo, we lost gallantly. And in the House of Assembly election, they voted for PDP.
I beg Oga Odige, you got what you want to tell us? I beg, tell us all their evil plans. May they not come burn my beloved Benin City. I beg, tell us.
I speak for the APC Integrity Group, a group that has, since the beginning of the electoral process, of the process of selecting the candidates of the APC, there were 29 prominent Edo sons and daughters that was interested in the APC ballot. We had a committee that scrutinized, that did due diligence in each of these 29 aspirants, and we rated them. In all of the 29, Okpebolo was the least qualified. I do not speak for the PDP, I speak for Integrity Group of the APC. And I'm a Nigerian that wants good governance. And I want an Edo that will have its own seaport, have its own blue line like Lagos State. That Nigerians will graduate from the 36 states of Nigeria and come to seek employment in Edo. I want an Edo that the IGRO will be 500 billion and more. I want an Edo that will be a first-class economy, where people will no longer go and protest of hunger.
Okay,
where people will no longer cry they cannot afford gari and rice.
Yep.
And without good governance, without the people, without a man that has the capacity to do this for Edo people, the people will continually suffer.
Okay.
And I will tell
having
you
said
that I know Okpebolo much more than Ose. Because we have invested.
I beg, okay? Wait. You get waiting you talk past just now. We need to amplify them. You see, out of the 29 candidates, Okpebolo na the least qualified. Now the Mugu among them. Now what you they tell us with that? My God. Our people wanna come here to Rio.
That Edo people has resolved to vote Aswe Ighodalo. And the APC Integrity Group is mobilizing our grassroots mobilizers to work for him in Edo State. I will tell you those, and let me even address Adams Oshomole, our leader. I saw him on Arise the other day. You know, I'm sad to see a man who is all to be an elder statesman, well over 70 years, will come on national television and mislead the public. You know, I salute you, the great Rufai, for immediately fact-checking Adams Oshomole that day. He came and talked about a judgment that never existed. You know, we know their plans.